Okay, here we go. Guys, we are live. Hello. Just gonna set up, grab your straps, get ready. We're gonna start in just 2 minutes. Okay, team, almost ready to go. Water is nearby. It's a hot one today, I'm gonna need it. Mat is nearby. Straps are on mid-length. All right, where are we logging in from today? Where are we logging in from today? Nice, I am here from sunny UK. My name is Charlotte, I'm from TRX UK. It is great to see that you are all logging in from all over the world. Fantastic, all different times. Yes, all right, okay. So last week we did just recovery. Today we're gonna go back to the original format, yeah? 30 minutes of conditioning and then 15 minutes recovery. Okay, this is your Sunday workout. We are gonna go for it. We're starting in 30 seconds. You need your straps mid-length. Adjust your foot cradles if your feet fall through, make them a bit smaller. Get your mat out. We are going in just a mo. All right, team. So what is on the menu for today? Well, today we've got a little bit of a cheeky warm up. We've got a heart raiser. We're coming into a very deep leg set today. My favorite, legs, always legs, yeah? And then we're gonna finish off with a bit of arms, a bit of core, okay? At the end, there'll be a 15-minute recovery session. So 15 minutes just to get your Sunday stretch in. All right, we're gonna get started, guys. So make sure your straps are mid-length. We're gonna go 45 seconds on each of these, 15 seconds to shake it off. And we're just gonna do one round of each, all right? So grab a hold of your handles, stand facing towards the anchor, legs are squat width apart. You're gonna sit back and down into your squat. Back is up nice and tall, you're not leaning back, light grip on the straps. You do a knee in, so squeeze the knees in together. And you're gonna push the knees out nice and wide and then keep the push out as you stand up. Okay, so it's one squat, knees in, knees out, stand up. So you've got this for 45 seconds altogether. If you've got a history of knee issues, you make the movement smaller. I want you to focus on pushing the knees out without changing how your foot is in contact with the floor. So the foot stays nice and flat, yeah? Down, squeeze in, squeeze out, feel around the side of your butt, stand up. Good, guys, you've got 15 seconds left. Now remember, your back is nice and straight here. Your sit bones are reaching back. Make sure you're not rounding through your lumbar. Reach your hips back. Yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, stand yourself up. Take a little look towards the camera. So you're gonna place your palms to face down, hands quite close together so we can get the upper back stretch as well. Bring your legs a little bit closer together underneath you. You're gonna send your hips back into a hinge, reach your arms forward, nice flat back, and then press into the straps to bring yourself back up. Yeah? 45 seconds, let's go. So my knees are soft. When I say this, I just mean slightly bent. And my weight is forward over the fronts of my feet. Good, I am keeping my arms close together so I have the challenge of the stretch through the upper back as well, opening up the shoulders, ready for what's on the menu today. 20 seconds left, guys. There's a lovely moment where you push into the straps as you come up, where you feel the core muscles working, the rib cage knitting together. Nice, last 10 seconds. Get your breath, set your tone for the day. All right, last one. Good, stand yourself up. Take a look at the camera. Turn yourself to face away from the anchor point. Start with your hands about forehead height and come right up onto the balls of your feet. Yeah? You're gonna take one big step forward into a front lunge, step it back. Onto a flat foot, up to the ball of your foot. 45 seconds. So time has started, get your hands in the straps. I need nice straight arms. If you're wanting a bit more of an upper back stretch, start further forward. As you step, the straps will pull you back. And as ever, guys, we're starting with a nice deep connection with our core as well. So when the arms go back, don't let your back just give in to the straps. Keep engaged through the front, yeah? What you do now is gonna set you up with good foundations for the rest of the session. So active, engaged waist, as we call it, a TRX active plank. All right, 10 seconds left to go. Step down, push back up. Down, push back up. Good. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, carefully let go of your straps. We're going to go right into your opposite hand to foot tap. So here's where it is, on the floor. Hands under your shoulders, knees under hips. Tuck your toes, lift your knees an inch off the floor. Great, now rock onto the inside of your left foot, and then you tap the foot. It's always the bottom leg that comes through. Come back, knees are an inch off the floor. Switch sides, rock, tap, find center. Rock, tap, find center. Now if you're falling all over the place, chances are you've shoved your hips back too far. So keep your hips forward so the weight is on top of your hands. Yes, should feel like you're breakdancing. Awesome. Now already we're getting our heart rate up a little bit, but this is not your heart raiser. That's coming up next. You got 15 seconds. Start to lift the leg up higher, use your inner thighs. Yes, getting into your mobility as well. Make sure your knees pass 1 inch off the floor. Yes, last 10. Strong straight arm underneath you. Yes, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, guys, stand yourself up. That was your warm up. I hope you're feeling ready. We've loaded the hips, loaded the shoulders, and got the core working. We're coming into your heart raiser. So this is just 30 seconds of each exercise, which is barely anything really, if you think about the length of your life, and then 15 seconds break. Okay, so in that 30 seconds, give me everything that you can. Go absolutely wild. Let me show you the exercises. First one, shuffle squats. Essentially my legs are shuffling and I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But at the same time, I drop into a split squat. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, split squat. Front foot flat, back heel lifted. Go again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's exercise number 1. Front foot flat, back heel lifted. I'll remind you later. Exercise number 2 is row to twist. You walk your feet forward towards the anchor, hang back on the diagonal, chest up, shoulders open. You row, you punch all the way overhead, twisting over your left shoulder. You come back to the row, extend out. Do it again. Elbows to ribs, twist over the other shoulder, come back round, extend out. Okay? The key is to come up onto your tippy toes once you're in the highest point of the row. Try it out now because you've got time. Yes. And then once you've twisted, lean into the straps. All right, if it's too much, just simple row. Last exercise, alternating overhead lunges. Oh, this is a killer. Arms overhead, jump into your alternating lunge, front foot flat, and switch, and switch, and switch, yeah? 30 seconds of that, absolute killer. All right, 15 seconds between each one. You know what you're doing now. Get yourself ready to go. Shuffle squats coming up, stand facing your anchor. We are starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Front foot is flat, back heel is lifted. 1, 2, 3. If it feels awkward, judge the distance between your legs and see if you want to bring them a little closer or a little further away. I'm not using my straps all that much. They are just encouraging my chest to stay up. Yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds break. Did you give it everything? If not, you got 2 more rounds. All right, second exercise. Coming up in 5 seconds, it's row to twist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Row, twist, punch overhead, center switch. Row, twist, center switch. Now listen, make sure you're coming right up onto the balls of your feet as you come round and you're leaning into the straps. If the straps weren't there, you would be falling away from the anchor point. Yes, guys, we've got 10 seconds left to go. Engage the glutes as you go round. Good, find a nice tight active plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. That one's a toughie with a mat. Maybe next time get rid of it if you need. Okay, coming up in 5 seconds, you got your overhead split squats, okay? If you've got any issues, lunges. If you've got any issues with your knees, don't jump it, just step it, all right? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Split, split, split. Front foot is flat, back heel is lifted. You are maintaining your arms overhead. If it's too much, front leg, back leg, front leg, back leg. Yes, team, you have 10 seconds left to go. You can hear in my voice, this is challenging. I want you to come there with me. 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. 15 seconds. Then we're back at the beginning. Cardiovascular fitness, super important. All right, guys, 5 seconds, then we're back on. Get it ready. All right, here we go. Shuffle squats in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So essentially, you end up landing with the opposite leg in front each time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See if you can match my tempo. Yes, yes, yes. All right, what in our last 10 seconds? Bend your knees, send your bum back, just like your hinge. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. All right, row to twist. If you want to get rid of your mat, because it's getting in the way, go for it. All right, team. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. If you're struggling, just the row is fine. Just give me quick reps. Otherwise, row to push. Yes. If you've done my group classes before, I put these ones in a lot. They are fantastic for creating rotation through the waist, challenging the obliques. Where are we? 10 seconds. Nice, guys. Push into the straps. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Well done. 15 seconds. Overhead lunge is coming. All right. Guys, we're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Into your jump lunge. Jump lunge. If it's too much to keep the arms overhead, just bend them out to the side a bit. Still too much, you step it out. One leg forward, one leg back. Switch. Switch. All right, team, 15 seconds. Super challenging to get those arms up. Stay with it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, release. Okay, 15 seconds break. We do everything one more time. All right, nearly there. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1. Into your shuffle squats. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So sorry, I would chat with you. I'm just live on the phone. Someone trying to chat with me. 1, 2, 3. All right, 15 seconds in. Start to match my tempo. 1, 2, drop. 1, 2, drop. Quick, quick feet. 10 seconds. Last 3, 2, 1. Rest. 15 seconds. Use your recovery to take deep breaths. Row to twist. Team, 5. Let's get going. Sunday morning. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Row, punch overhead, come back round. Please make sure you are alternating, challenging each side of your body. The closer you are to the anchor point, the harder this will be. So maybe now it is time to load up. If you're working with a slippy surface like me, just go for reps and not resistance. 5 seconds left to go, guys. Keep it up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Guys, hold it there. Overhead alternating lunges. So keep your technique as much as you can. Obviously, we're moving quick. Obviously, it's challenging, but try to keep your standards as you go through this section. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. One leg forward, one leg back. 30 seconds. Remember, if it's too much, you can step up, step back. Front leg, back leg. Here we go, team. Let's keep pushing. Keep those arms overhead. This is the last time you'll do this. Give me everything you've got for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, take a full minute of recovery. You did so well. Grab a sip of water. Yes, working hard already. It's just a warm-up. How do you feel? I can just about see your comments. I'm not sure if someone just put a skull face emoji, or is that just me? All right, let me show you our leg sequence here. You're gonna bring the straps down to mid-calf height. So it's handle to knee, strap to mid-calf, all right? So pull down on the metal buckles so they go horizontal. Don't touch any part of the strap, just the metal bit, and then pull down so the handles are pretty much at your knee, yeah? We won't worry about putting it into single-handed mode, just to save time. Let me show you all the exercises first. Side lunge, suspended lunge, variation, and burpee, okay? So best way to get your foot in the strap is just to stand away from the straps, sideways so your left hip is closest, and just feed your foot through with a bit of tension on the straps. Once you're there, go ahead and make sure one foot is under the hip. Don't set up yet, just watch first. From here, I do a side lunge, I drop back and down, and I stand up. Most common mistake people make is that they're not putting tension in the strap, or their hips are not in line with the anchor. So hop forward or back when you get in, okay? So it's just side lunge. One leg is straight, the other leg is bent. It's like I'm sitting on my sofa and then changing my mind. Yeah, easy. Then you gotta keep your foot in, eyes up, don't look at the floor, turn around and face away from the anchor point. Okay, your foot should slide naturally into the straps. Into a reverse lunge. I drop my knee back to the floor, tap it down. Yeah, use the floor to support you if you need to. Find your setup and then we repeat. Tap down, stand up. Okay, that's the second exercise. Variation. I stay down and I want my weight on my front leg. I do 3 out-ins. 2, 3. On the third one, I get to stand up. Make sense? All right, fourth one is just burpees. Bend the knees, bring your hands to the floor, hop the leg back, hop the leg in, and stand up. Okay, you know what you're doing now. Get yourself set up and ready to go. Just gonna adjust my mat. So side lunges first. Left hip is closest to the anchor point. Get yourself ready to go. I've got a very excitable little kid upstairs wanting to join in. He's shouting, "What's that, mummy?" He'll be addicted to TRX very soon. All right, guys, have you got your foot in? Are you ready to go? We are starting in 3. Toes in the straps for 2. Yes, got my chunky trainers on today. And 1, let's go. Sit back and down and stand up. Side lunges, 45 seconds on each. We're gonna try not to rest in between each variation. We're gonna try to keep moving. You need tension in the straps. You need to push down through the straps. And this bottom leg can be slightly turned out if it helps you to align your hips better. Now notice I'm pushing down in the straps for support. If you're losing the straps, move away from the anchor so there's tension on them. Nearly there, guys, 15 seconds. If you need some support, reach your arms forward. This will anchor you and allow your hips to get lower. All right, guys, all about balance and control, but still push yourself. Yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do not take your foot out. Tension in the strap, turn to face away from the anchor and face away so that your knees and toes are pointing forward. Best way to set up is just bend your knees, put your back knee on the floor, put your hands down. If you ever feel like you're gonna fall, this is where you come to. All right, when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Stand up. Tap the knee on the floor. Yes, and again, if it feels awkward, take the time to just rest on the floor, put your hands down and adjust yourself. Already my right leg is absolutely burning before I've even started. So this one's gonna be a tough one because we're really working on one leg for a long period of time. Use your arms for balance. Back up nice and straight. Yes, we've got 15 seconds, team. Press hard into your right big toe for support if you feel like you're falling over. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, now on 1. Listen up, get your weight forward. Bend your front leg, send your back leg out. 1, send it out. 2, send it out. 3, and then stand up. Yeah, if you feel like you're falling over, hands onto front thigh if you need it. And 2, and 3, stand up. Now I know that right leg is burning, but stay with it. Mine is 2. 1, and 2, and 3, stand up. Make sure this front leg is bent. You're not straight in it. The knee is bent. The hands can be on the thigh. All right, guys, 10 seconds. Stick with me. 1, 2, 3. Yes, here we go. On your last one, hands come down, step your leg back, hop it out, hop it in. Here's your burpees, guys, as quick as you can. It's only 30 seconds. Nice. Now make sure you've got tension in your straps, otherwise when you come down, you feel like you're falling over. So notice as my hands come down, my leg straightens. 10 seconds. All right, 5, 4, then you meet me on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Put your knees down, rest, do not take your foot out. Not yet. Cheeky surprise, it's like Christmas here every day. 30 seconds, plank variation, okay? Hands under shoulders, stretch your TRX leg. Option 1, bottom leg's on the floor. Option 2, cross it. Option 3, leg out to the side. Make your choice, go now, before you have time to think about it. Let's go. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Push the floor away. Scoop out the waist. 15 seconds, I'm shaking like a leaf. I hope you are too. If it gets too much, you've got the modification. But don't give in, stay there. Stay with me, I feel it as well, trust me. Keep squeezing the legs together. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Team, rest. Take a second. Towel down, I know I need to. What's the one thing I forgot? Towel. How are you feeling? Now listen, the good news is I'm gonna get away from your legs just for 2 minutes. The bad news is it's a superset on those arms, really challenging the arms. So we need to actually bring our straps to mid-length, okay? If you know that you're super strong and you usually do very, very heavy rows, go even shorter, perhaps up all the way to shortened. We're doing a combo of glute bridge row. Have a little look while you're resting. Let me show you. So I need to load up sitting on the floor. I walk my feet forward. I'm gonna press my feet into the floor, make sure my arms start straight. Okay, first movement is my hips bridging up. Ooh, not trusting this mat today. Second movement is my elbows pulling into my ribs. Third is extend. Fourth is hips down. I'm gonna stagger my feet because my mat's a little bit slippy. And I go again. Hips up, 1 in a row, 1 extend, 1 come back down. Okay, 4 different movements. Get yourself set up, get yourself ready to go. I'm going rogue without the mat. All right, team, you ready? We're starting in 3. Sit yourself down. We're starting in 2. And 1, let's go. Hips up, 1 in a row, 1 extend, hips down. Hips up, 1 in a row, 1 extend, hips down. If you've got quite a slippy surface, great idea to try and stay here for the whole minute. Get your feet against your wall, yes? Hips up, 1 in a row, 1 extend. Yes, you can always shorten your straps if you need to at any time. Stick with it, guys. We have got just 30 seconds. Segment it out, 4 different movements. 1 hip thrust, 1 in a row. Walk your feet into the anchor point if you do not feel challenged. Squeeze your shoulders back and down. Amazing, team, stay with it. 15 seconds. Now, if you need to breathe, it's fine. Just keep your hips on the floor for longer. But when you can get back in, get back in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Absolute burner for the forearms. Shake it off. All right, promised you a superset. we're straight into triceps, okay? Bring the straps to mid-length if they're not already. You all know triceps, you have done them before. You take your hands out in front of you, standing away from the anchor point. Come up onto your tiptoes. You bend your elbows, knuckles to forehead, extend the arms straight. It is a full minute and the timer starts now. So get yourself in. Most important thing, you don't leave your butt behind. Take your butt with you. You are in active plank. Yes. If you're unable to maintain your standards, guys, just take a step forward. Nice strong wrists. I always say hold on to the rubber part of your handle super tight. Remember, protect your wrists. The handles of the TRX strap, they move like you're revving a motorbike, yeah? So let them roll around. So your wrists stay nice and straight, in line with your forearms. We've still got 20 seconds. If it's too easy, walk your feet back. If you're working with an unstable surface like me, thank the dear Lord that you have not managed to fall on your face yet. Good, 10 seconds. I know they're burning, but try and get your knuckles to forehead every time. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, team, well done. Shake it off. We're coming into your leg set. Just take 30 seconds and we're back in. If you got rid of your mat like me, you might want to bring it back because remember, your knee is going to be touching the floor. So a bit of support for the knee is always welcome. So do you remember the leg set? Side lunge, suspended lunge variation, burpees, yeah? And then you got that little cheeky surprise in the middle. Get yourself set, get yourself ready to go. All right, team, we are going to be going in just 10 seconds. We're getting our right foot in. Now listen, I'm going to be facing away from the camera, but my eyes are on you. I'm going to be popping in and out, checking that you're doing it, huh? So walk away from the anchor, feed your toe in. If you've got chunky trainers like mine, you're regretting putting the strap smaller. All right, find your angle, hips in line with the anchor. Right hip should be closest, right foot should be in. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Into your side lunge. You're sitting on the sofa and you're changing your mind. I like to personally slightly turn out my standing leg so it's a little bit easier for me to maintain my control in my hip. I get a bit more support from the outer glute. And remember, it's just like we did in the warm-up. It's like your hinge. The hips go back, the chest will slightly compensate and lean forward to help you out. Yes, team. We've only got 15 seconds left to go. Keep it going. 15 seconds of hard work. Remember, you can use your arms. The arms can go forward and they can come back up. Good, team. Last 5 seconds coming up. I want you to sit down so low into those hips. This is it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, turn to face away from the anchor point. You may need to hop around if you've got a mat. And then just bend your knees, bring your back knee to the floor. Yeah? So hop yourself back if you need to. Oh, hello, getting a bit stuck. There we go. Oh, lost the straps. All right, so you got 10 seconds, then we'll set. All right, get yourself ready. 5, 4, 3, there you go. 2, 1. All right, stand yourself up and then bend your knees, tap your back knee on the floor. Nice. Now, if you had a bit of a moment like me where you lost your strap, maybe too far away from the anchor point, just step it back a little bit. This is just me trying to stay in shot. That's it. Now I'm bending both knees. I'm loading up the TRX straps and I'm trying to get my knee on the floor every single time. Nice. Now there's going to be days where all your transitions feel great and you feel fantastic on the straps. Then there's going to be days where your straps make you feel like you've never exercised in your entire life. Yeah, you might be having one of those days with me today. Find a focus in front of you. Something about forehead height. One of the best tips I've ever been given as a dancer. Find something at forehead height to focus on. It'll keep you balanced. Yes, 3, 2, 1. All right, here's your variation. Get on your front leg. Bend your front knee. Back leg goes out once. Back leg goes out twice. Third time, and then you get to stand up. Okay? Option to put your hands on your front knee. Stay in it for 3 presses out. Stand up. Nice. Now there's going to be times where this is really burning, especially now. This left hip is going to be working so ridiculously hard. It's about balance. If you need your hands, take them out. This is not an easy set. You got 15 seconds. Yes, burpees are coming up soon. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here's the burpees. Bend your front knee, bring your hands to the floor. Straighten that burpee leg, that TRX leg, step the leg back and stand up. So we go hands down, jump the leg out, jump the leg in, stand up. Nice, 30 seconds on this one, guys. Now stay with me. I know it's tempting to stop or to slow down, but this is the end of the set. This is your peak. This is where you want to feel challenged. Yes, heart rate right up. Come on, team, let's go. Quicker, quicker, quicker. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stay on the ground. Pop your knees down. Remember, cheeky plank surprise. Here we go. Hands under shoulders. Stretch your TRX leg. Flex the foot. Go ahead. Option 1, straighten the bottom leg out to the side on the floor. Option 2, it's off. Option 3, out to the side. Timer is on. Let's go. Now, whatever level you're at today, I promise you, the more you do this, the stronger you'll get. 10 seconds in. Any wrist issues, down onto your elbows. If you need a breather, put the foot down for a moment. Take the progression that feels right for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, rest. Amazing job, guys. I have one finisher for you, then you're out the door. Towel down, and I'm gonna demo for you. All right, so we're gonna need a very secure position where your foot cradles are again mid-calf height, yeah? So if you need to bring them down a little bit, feel free. I didn't adjust my last ones, that's why they felt awkward. And again, make sure the foot straps are suitable enough so you can really get your toes through. Okay, dear friend of mine, Nico Algieri, taught me this many, many moons back. And at first I was like, what is this madness? But now it feels fantastic, ridiculously good for the core. So let me show you. This is our last finisher today. It's just 30 seconds, sorry, not 30 seconds, 20 seconds, but 3 rounds. 20 seconds, 3 rounds. Have a look in the camera, right, because this is a little bit confusing. So your hands are under your shoulders. You start in your normal plank, so legs are straight. Okay, listen for my cueing, because that's the thing that's gonna help you. I bend the knees first. I keep the knees bent and I lift my bum up to the sky. It's like a leg press. And then I come straight down with straight leg, straight body. So it goes knees in, keep your feet still, hips up, and then hips come down. All right? If you need to take this on your elbows, feel free. I have a challenge for you. Count your reps. 20 seconds each time, 10 seconds break in between each one. How many reps are you getting? I wanna know, I want you to type it out for me afterwards, all right? Knees in, hips up, hips down, okay? We are starting, get your feet in. Toes into the straps. Yes, getting ready. We are starting in 3, 2, 1, 20 seconds, let's go. Knees in, hips up, straighten down. Knees in, hips up, straighten down. It's only 20 seconds, so we're going for speed. I'm on my 3rd rep, count your reps. That's my 4th. It's my 5th. Oh, rest. I got 7 reps, how about you? I want you to type out at the end, do not take your feet out. You got another round in 3, 2, beat your last round. 1, let's go. I'm aiming for 7 or above. With control, still maintain your standards, but know how to push yourself. 3, 2, 1, well done. I lost count, I think it was 8. Don't be a douche and forget to count your reps like I did. All right, 3, 2, 1. Last round, team, let's go. How many reps can you get? Beat that 7, beat that 8. Last round, push yourself. Oh my goodness. And rest. My max was 8. Not that time, the middle round. How about yours? Take your feet out. You did it. You made it. Take 20 seconds, get your breath back. Grab a sip of water. And we're gonna do a 15-minute recovery coming up. All right, team. It's sweltering out here, super hot. So I'm gonna make use of that with all this mobility work. So we need to bring our straps to mid-length. I wanna know your reps in a minute. You're gonna type them out right at the end. All right, so straps to mid-length, yellow pull tab by the mid-mark. Let's recover. Start facing towards the anchor. Regulate your breath. Legs are squat width apart, quite wide. Palms facing down. Take a big breath in through the nose, fill up your lungs. As you breath out, take a hinge. Just like we did at the beginning, but a very, very welcome release now. Breath in, fill up your rib cage to capacity, stand up. Breath out. So keep doing this in your own time and let the breath dictate how quick you go. So my inhale is the up, and my exhale is the down. Now don't be that person that logs off right now. I know it's tempting, but your recovery is just as important as your workout. And unless you do the recovery, you'll never know how incredible you can be if you get that extra side to your training. Great, guys, 10 seconds here. Long, straight arms, traction through your spine, head away from hips. Last one, just stay down, golfer's swing. Now listen, in a really good golfer's swing, your chest probably won't be in line with your hips. You want to bring your chest a fraction higher so that your straps, or your handles are a little bit lower than you. That's it, yeah. And then from here, reach your right arm up and back behind you, twist through the rib cage, turn your chest, come back down, left arm, come back down. Now listen, just make sure it's not just your arm. I see this a lot. Imagine there's a light shining out your chest. Turn the light around as if you're trying to get your light up on the sky. Nice, gently release. Coming into a cat and cow on the foot cradles. So just bend your knees, on the handles, and then just round your back, push into the straps and really hollow your waist. And then let your arms widen a bit so you can arch your back and get into your shoulders and your mid-back. So it goes hands together, round your back, bend your knees, C-curve. And then arch your back, push your armpits towards the floor. Now try and move in ways that you don't normally move. Us humans are so good at bringing ourselves to that sort of place of homeostasis where everything's ticking over. And we don't like to get out of our comfort zone because that requires more energy, a bit more output, right? So when we come into exercises like this, you'll probably start moving how you've always moved for 10, 15, 20 years. Move differently, do something a bit out of the ordinary today. Great, gently release, team. Stand yourself up, offset hinge coming up. So if you just stagger your left leg in front of your right leg, and today we're gonna turn the toes in. So pigeon toe, so both toes are pointing towards your midline. That's it. Don't do it so it hurts, just so it's enough. And then pitch forward. Feel the difference. You'll feel your tailbone tip a bit more backwards. You'll feel your inner hamstrings a little bit more. And some of you might even feel this right down your calf muscle as well. It's just a lovely variation to get some different angles around the hamstrings. Great, switch which leg is in front. Turn the toes in and then pitch your hips back. So you're getting a lovely stretch. If this is too much for your shoulders, just widen your arms. Oh. Had a little insect crawling on me then. Resisted the urge to scream out so loud. All right, stand yourself up. We're coming to a quad stretch. So most important thing with quad stretch, as always, is pelvis position. So standing towards your anchor point, just one hand holding onto the handles. If you've got small, tiny baby hands like mine, just knock the hands up onto the fabric. Grab a hold of your right foot and squeeze your right heel into your sitting bone. And then, like I said, pelvis is important. Big tuck of the tailbone so you get a nice stretch around the front of the thigh all the way down. Now stay here if you like this variation, squeezing your knees together. If you want more, just bring your hand closest to your big toe with your thumb pointing up. So you give me a thumbs up, yep. And then just pitch forward into a dancer's pose. So once you've got your leg up in the air, think about getting your head up towards your leg. So it's like your foot and your head are being sucked up through a straw. Nice, with control, come out and switch sides, well done. So again, holding onto the fabric. If you've got small hands like mine, you can't grab hold of both of the handles. Tension on the straps, tuck the tailbone. The one thing that the straps are really incredible for is that if you're quite a wobbly person and you really struggle with balance, they help to stabilize you and your nervous system starts to calm down a bit. So it just gives you a bit more space to release because you feel safer, you feel stronger, and you feel more capable. Option dancer's pose, turn your thumb to face up, grabbing the inside of the foot, your big toe side, and then just kick back to dancer's pose. Yeah. A lot of people that don't want to do this, it's because they think they're not flexible, but just trying the pose in itself is ridiculously good for you. Something new for your brain, for your mind. Nice, and then gently release. Just knock your straps into single-handed mode. So remember, it's one handle through the triangle. Second time round, handle through triangle, and then you should just have one handle ready to go. If you're stressing about how to do that and you're not sure, just go ahead and grab one handle. It won't make too much difference for this one because it's just a shoulder stretch. So I'm going to start with my left hand holding onto the cradle with the handle with my palm facing down. And I'm going to walk away until my arm feels like it's being pulled behind me. Yeah? Now, not too intensely here. Go ahead and now start to turn your palm up towards the ceiling and notice how your shoulder rolls forward. And then turn your palm the other way so your shoulder rolls open. So keep going like that for me, just rolling in and rolling out. So just let the spine do what it wants to do with this. This is an incredible one. Just be careful if you've got a history of things like tennis elbow or issues with the elbow joint. Just be careful how much weight you put on it. But it's actually a really nice stretch for your forearm as well. So as I turn up, I'm really reaching out through the heel of the hand as well. If you're a bit scared because of your balance or your shoulder doesn't feel used to loading this much, you can stagger your legs. It's always best to put the left foot in front when your left leg is behind so you can create some traction on this same side. Great, and now keep hold of that left hand, just face towards the anchor. Just like you do when you put your arm up to ask a question, try to take your left arm up, but lift the shoulder right up to your ear. I'll show you with my right hand because you'll be able to see, but I'm doing this with my shoulder. So shoulder up as high as I can. Once I've got that, and then I'm going to sit back and just hang like a monkey. Yeah, that's it. And there's no rules to this. So you can kind of widen your legs. You can move your ribs from side to side. A nice one is trying to do like a peek under your armpit. So look under the armpit. Yeah, and play around with which way your wrist is facing. Nice. And the more you hang, the more you'll get the stretch. It's quite a forearm workout though, you're having to hang on. All right, stand up. Second side, grab a hold with your right hand. I am still getting my breath back, goodness me. So your palm is facing down towards the floor to start and your thumb is on the outside. Now I always recommend doing a full grip, so fingers and thumb. It'll make such a difference with the forearm stretch. And then from here, just turn your palm to face up and to face down. That's it. And remember, you can stagger your legs. This side would be right leg in front And I'll show you what the spine is doing quite dramatically. It's kind of extending, and then when I round down, I can actually allow my shoulders to round forward like I'm slouching. It's a really lovely one for the shoulder. All right, team, face towards the anchor point is your favorite one. So as a reminder, the right shoulder is coming up to the ear like you're putting your hand up, and then you're sitting your hips back all the way and then hanging like a monkey with a single arm. That's it. Legs wider so you've got a bit more movement from side to side, and then just roll from right to left. Yeah, my favorite one is going all the way to the right and then turning the palm up and peeking under the arm. Gets right around the tricep tendon. So intense, but so nice for the shoulders. If you're anything like me, you've done dance or Pilates all your life, you're so used to pulling your shoulders back and down. It's like, oh my goodness, so good to hang. All right, team. Last 10 seconds here. All right, guys, gently stand yourself up. Give yourself a huge round of applause. Give yourself a victory dance, whatever you want to do to celebrate your epic workout. Thank you for joining me. I was in struggle street right there with you. I would love to know how many reps you got on that pike variation. Type it in. Tell me now. I'm intrigued. I'm going to log off so I can start replying to your comments, but I'd love to know where you're from, how many reps you got, and which part you found most challenging. I'm back again next Sunday. If you have any requests, you can DM me on Instagram. I'm Charlotte Tooth. Or you can just drop a comment on this video and I'll make sure I get your requests in. Have an incredible day. I am sweaty as hell, but I'm going to get back to you and we'll chat soon, team. Have an amazing day.